Not sure if you heard, but grocery prices in the United States are sky high. Hell, a whole election discussed grocery prices and eggs and all of that stuff. So when people move down here to the Dominican Republic, they're expecting that you're gonna pay less for things like food at the grocery store. Well, today, thanks to many of you asking like this person, I'm gonna take you around to a few different spots here in Punta Cana, and we're gonna purchase 5 items and compare the prices between them. Those items are meat, eggs, rice, toothpaste, and paper towels. And I'm doing this all with the help of my accomplice today, mi esposa, Silvia. So we're gonna go into the first store, make our purchases, and then head over to the next one. By the way, I'm trying to get to 25,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so I would love for you to hit that subscribe button if you're getting value from this channel. Let's go check out the first spot. First stop is a place called Olé. Let me show you. Olé is here in Bávaro. I'll show you kind of the area where we are to give you a sense. So this would be, if you're coming into Verón, you'd see Olé on the right side, right after a place called Pueblo Bávaro. She's buying a nutcracker. I'm concerned as to why. Why are you getting a nutcracker? For these nuts?
Yeah.
Are they for those nuts?
We don't have any nuts.
We do have nuts.
Let's go. Need nutcrackers.
6 of them. We have 2 boys.
That's right.
That's what they would say. Yeah, boy. No? They would say. How much was the nutcracker?
I didn't look at the price.
Boy, isn't that privileged of her?
It is privileged.
Privileged of her. How much are your nuts?
It's privileged. I have no idea either.
All right, well, I'll see if I can get a price on nuts at the end. All right, we're looking for rice right now, but let's take a look at some other prices here. So here you got like ragu, chunky, I don't know what the hell that is, but 268 pesos for ragu. I think it is. Yeah, Hunt's is a different price. So the ragu says bacon Alfredo, 268 pesos. That's like if you do $60 or 60 pesos a dollar, 612, 824. It's like $4 and change, $4.30, something like that.
Gracias.
Is the price. But let's check out rice. So meats, you don't have to wave every time.
Sorry.
Rookie. All right, so what are we doing? This is
Okay, so do they have Angus beef? It says ribeye imported prime, but it doesn't say if it's Angus beef. I'm assuming it's similar price to what we would buy, the Angus meat that you would buy at a Nacional. It's priced the same.
It's 93 pesos a pound, so it's like $1.
No, this is 1,000.
It's like $1.50 a pound, right? But I'm just trying to get the per pound. So it's like $1.50 a pound. And then this whole ribeye, this is
let's just show the camera.
Yeah, there you go, about 1,100 pesos. So we'll do that math later. But let's get one because I'll eat it.
Okay.
Even though it's not Angus and I'm bougie, we'll still get it.
But we don't know if it is. It says imported, that's all. Olé is mostly Dominican brands.
Ah, well, there are some American brands over there. I'll have to go take a look and see what those.
But it's mostly Dominican brands, and it's mostly Latin American brands. All right.
Let's go get. That was meat. We're supposed to get rice. I promised them rice.
Eggs are on this side too.
Okay.
I said this is one of the best places for finding Dominican vegetables.
Versus
Dominican grown vegetables like yautía, ñame, batata.
The microphone's on. You don't need to yell.
Oh, sorry.
This is not you on a cell phone.
Sorry.
Hey, you want eggs?
No, I don't like those eggs, but you want to buy them for your channel, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm willing to do it. Grab eggs.
So the smallest one I see is 15.
Perfect. We're gonna have a lot of eggs after shopping.
But I don't know what the.
So that's good. All right, so we got eggs, we got meat, and nuts.
I don't know the pricing of it. It doesn't say.
Well, we'll find out when we get to the checkout.
No, that's $2.34 for that large one.
Now these are 15. Yeah, these are 15. $2.34 for 30. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So it should be about half. We'll see.
We'll see.
What are we doing now?
I prefer these.
They're brown.
What I've noticed is the white shell eggs in our refrigerator, they freeze. And these don't. That's what I've noticed.
Got you.
So that's why I prefer to buy these.
All right, well, get those instead then. And how much are these?
60 pesos each carton. So
like 10 pesos an egg?
10 pesos an egg.
So it's less than $1?
Yeah.
And these are like organic or whatever?
I don't know.
What does it say?
It doesn't say. It just says fresh eggs.
I'll put those away.
So I'm going to put these away. They're good. These are fine. The white ones are fine if you're going to eat them right away.
Got it. Got it. Good job. Good job with shopping. Let's keep going. Paper towels are over here, right? Let's take a look. Take a look. All right, but I'm getting paper towels for them. So you get whatever else you need.
Go get it. Go get your paper towels.
All right. So what do we get? Do we have a specific brand? Do we get a specific brand?
It depends on my mood. So I prefer the Bounty ones, but sometimes I don't want to buy Bounty. So I would say try the Suave.
Suave. This stuff right here?
Yeah, we haven't tried those before, but we can give it a go. Those are 174 pesos.
174 pesos.
And today they have a special of 129.
So it's like $1 a roll, essentially.
Yeah, but these are not the best quality paper towels.
Well,
it's
then
hard
let's
to
get
find.
good quality. What's good quality?
Good quality is usually
Scott. No?
No, those are awful too. Bounty, Top Care, makes.
Did you say Bounty? Like you're British?
Bounty. Like a little bit of Bounty. I'm not gonna be in your videos anymore if you keep making fun of me.
Emotional, damn it!
She likes the Bounty. She's trying a new accent. All right, so I'm gonna get these. So this is $2 and
I
change.
guess so. Yeah.
$2 and change.
It is not the best brand, right?
Okay. All right. What else do we need? We need rice. We still haven't gotten the rice. We need rice and we need something else. We have the meat, eggs, paper towels. Oh, toothpaste. Toothpaste. Where's toothpaste? All right. So we're finding toothpaste. Have we found rice?
Not yet.
How do we not find rice in the
Because
Dominican
we don't
store?
we don't shop here very often.
Yeah, that's true.
The reason we don't shop here is because it's pretty far from us.
Yeah.
Nacional is right there, so I prefer to just go right
if we're
there.
downtown, it would be Jumbo, maybe
Exactly.
La Sirena.
Exactly.
So yeah, this is a little bit out of the way.
This
Here we go,
is-
Colgate. This is what I like. Colgate. So I'm gonna get Colgate. What is Colgate going for? $3.59. So that's like $6 for, oh, I don't want activated charcoal though. I just want clean mint. Clean mint is what I like. There we go.
Okay.
So $6 for that.
Sensodyne.
You like
Can you see if
Sensodyne?
there's a Sensodyne?
Sensodyne? Sensodyne.
But you can buy the store brand, right?
Which is where?
For $75, Jamie.
Pesos? Where?
75 pesos. You can buy the store brand for 75 pesos.
Oh, this is Crema Dental? That is 75 pesos. Why don't I just do that?
I don't know. Up to you. It's where it has the same chemicals that Colgate has,
I'm gonna
which
get
is why
it.
I don't like it.
Oh, all right. Well, that's good. I'm going to get it. Put this back. We're going to save a little money today, babe. Huh? Look at me saving money. I didn't see Sensodyne, did you?
No.
Or the store brand Sensodyne?
It's hard to find. So now Jumbo carries it, and the Nacional, I've seen them have it. But when we first moved here, it was hard to find it.
Got it.
Agua, jugo, refresco.
All right, we're still on the search for rice. It should say it right up there. I saw rice in that aisle, I thought, didn't I?
No, that I didn't see
Right here.
it.
What's this?
That's rice, but that's not what we buy.
Don Andres.
Yeah, it's 10 pounds for 394 pesos.
Thank you for illustrating that. It says it right there.
You know, I am not going to do your videos anymore. Seriously.
We don't like
You're
your
mean.
attitude on this channel.
I don't like your attitude.
Okay. All right, let's keep going.
Is it here? No.
We got to find rice. It's a quest for rice. There's t-shirts.
Right here.
Ah, here we go. Here's rice. What do we get? What do we get?
This is not rice, Jamie. That's
What
sugar.
is that? Oh. I don't know. Sugar. Whatever. Here's rice. Okay, here we go. Here's the rice. So we're getting 5 pounds?
I don't see 5 pounds. We usually buy La Garza or El del Campo.
La Garza.
Campo's right here.
Is it 5 pounds? There you go. Is it
It's
129?
3 pounds, but that works.
3 pounds. 189 or 129?
Yeah, 3 pounds, 129.
129. All right, cool. So like,
But they have other brands where you get, better, more for your money.
why do you like this one?
I like the taste of it.
Likes the taste of it. Same with these nuts.
Dios mío.
Huh?
Let's go.
These nuts. Got it!
Okay, so here's the checkout area, which is usually my worst nightmare at every supermarket here in the Dominican Republic, because like right now, none of the lights are on, so you have no idea who's open and who's closed.
This is
So
true.
I'm assuming this person is.
They don't have the thing up saying it's closed. Let me look over here.
Jamie, this
Is it-
one's open.
Okay. Oh, there we go. We got one.
Yay!
We got one. Separated into two. That's all I ask.
Okay,
So
so
get
there's yours.
The rice, that, the meat, toothpaste, and the eggs.
So dos cuentas separadas, sin comprobante, por favor.
All right, so the first stop, Ole, the price was 1,420 pesos. So if you have your calculator out there, you can do the math real quick. 1,420 divided by 60, $23.66. So call it 24 bucks for those 5 items at Ole. Let's head to the next spot. So we're heading out of, I guess this is Bávaro, Berón, right? Like kind of the border. You get more technical with this crap. Where are we? We're in Bávaro,
We are in Bávaro.
but it's like Berón, Bávaro. The Berón edge of Bávaro.
Yeah, this is Pueblo Bávaro territory,
Pueblo Bávaro territory.
and it's considered Bávaro.
Yeah. So this is one of those spots. If you have been in Punta Cana, you might have trickled into these areas, and you get kind of what people call real Dominican. I do that with air quotes, real Dominican. But if you're not in Punta Cana, or if you've only come to Punta Cana for the tourist spot, and you hear me saying like, nah, there's you can easily find family areas, and actually I think Punta Cana is underrated for family. People don't understand how much of a family environment it here. Would you agree?
Pueblo Bávaro is also for families.
Whoa.
It's designed for families.
Answer my first question.
Yes, Punta Cana is much more family oriented than you would think.
But
you can't see it, right? When you come to visit,
True.
unless you stay there.
Yep. And then on the other side of it, you've got this sort of like your colmados, your little roadside stands. You can get avocados. There's a little pineapple shop over here, pineapple stand or whatever over here.
Yes.
All of that exists in this area, which is just a few minutes from
Which we
downtown
can't
Punta Cana.
do because we forgot to get cash.
Yeah. All right. So we're going out of Bávaro, Verón area down toward downtown Punta Cana. The next stop we're going to go to is La Sirena, another big box store that's all over the country, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. And after that, I think we'll hit Jumbo.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll see what we do from there. But come along. Let's see. I wonder if it's going to be less. You think La Sirena is going to be more or less than Ole?
I don't know. Depends on the brands we get.
Fair enough. All right. La Sirena, stop number 2. You ready for this? Are you getting any more nuts here?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop it.
No, I'm good.
Good with nuts? Enough nuts in the house?
Okay, seafood over here. Meat right there. They have a meat counter.
Ah, here we go. They have ribeye? It's all prepackaged, huh?
Yes. They have churrasco,
Yeah, but I need ribeye.
but they don't have a ribeye.
Not over here.
So-
So no ribeye. So we're going to get churrasco.
Yeah.
You want to wave? Waving. We're going to get churrasco steak, which is $8.95. So that's like
$8.95 a pound.
a pound. That's like so the last place was I wrong? Did I say it was like 93 pesos a pound? That wasn't right.
It was $1,200 essentially, right?
$1,200 for pesos for it. Right, yeah. Oh, I'm not recording my face here. So
It's like $20.
So at the last place, it was like $20 for that steak, right?
The whole steak.
So the $8.95 per
pound.
pound is like 60 would be 10.
How much was the other one per pound? I can't remember.
I can't remember the per pound at the other one, but that would be like $12. Why can't I do this math? $13-ish? $13.
Yeah, because the rate
900.
changed, so now we have
So it's
to
like 60,
do it by
and it's
60.
like 61, but we'll just do 60.
Yeah.
60 to 10 would be 600, and then 300 would be $15.
Why don't you
$15.
just take out the calculator?
So I don't feel like it. It's more fun to watch you.
I'm not even thinking.
Get annoyed with me. So we're going to get one churrasco, then we'll look for the rest of the stuff. Ole has his own brand?
And Voila is the brand for La Sirena,
Okay.
the store brand for La Sirena.
Got it. What is
Or at
Domi?
least that's what my aunt told me. So,
Got it.
do you see paper towel?
I do. We need to get like just a paper towel
I
or
only
two.
see toilet paper.
That's toilet paper. Yeah, no paper towels in this aisle. It's usually not. It's funny, like paper towels and toilet paper are often in different aisles for some reason. Notice that?
Yeah, I have. But here's the selection. This is one of the issues with La Sirena here is that the selection is limited for a lot of things.
That's all we got. So what do we grab?
Just grab that one.
This one?
Scott, yeah.
So this is 170 pesos for one. The other one was, I think, 120 for two, right? So
Can you get the Bounty one instead?
Bounty.
So it's an American brand, right?
It's 238 pesos.
And so is Scott.
Scott is too, yeah. Why don't we just,
There is a Dominican brand, but they don't have it here.
they have this. Well, that's the same, 270. No, is that the right?
That's 270 because that one is reusable.
Got you. All right, well, I'm going to throw this in. We're going to get Scott.
Okay, it's fine.
All right, so now we need to get rice, toothpaste, and what was the other thing? Rice, toothpaste,
Eggs.
and eggs.
We have no idea where the eggs are.
Yeah, we have to find the eggs. All right, well, let's keep looking.
Rice.
All right, so we're finding rice. I can't believe you're wearing, let's just call this out here. You're wearing a jacket.
It's not a jacket, it's a light sweater. It is cooler today than it's been.
It's like 87 degrees. Here's rice over here.
Freezing.
What do we get?
87 degrees. We got El Campo.
So here's La Garza.
Stay.
That's 10 pounds.
But you see, like the brand selection at this store, La Sirena is pretty good in Higüey. They have a bigger store there.
In
Higüey? They have a bigger store, and in the other towns. Here, it's a smaller store, so they don't carry as many brands.
All right, so here's one.
Oh, so here.
Huh? Oh, we found it?
So they have Del Campo, they just don't have the same amount of, same pound. So we'll use the 5 pounds.
5 pounds. Got it. We'll compare and contrast once we get back in the car. All right, rice down.
How much was that? Did you just check?
Yeah, 210? No, 220. 220 for a unit.
Maybe there? No, that's frozen items.
Still looking for eggs. It wouldn't be down here if they're not refrigerated.
They could have it refrigerated.
I don't think so. I'm going to bet no.
Keep
They have all
going.
these. Here's the extra. Here's where we get the extra. What are you looking for?
The nutcracker, because we left it
Oh.
at the other store. It didn't have a code on it, and I hate having to wait for someone to go get it.
You're
so I
committed
just
to
didn't
cracking
get it.
nuts.
So we'll see.
Eggs. Eggs, toothpaste. I think that's it, right?
Yes.
Big announcement. No eggs. They don't have any eggs. We checked and asked. Out of eggs. Do they ever have eggs?
I don't know. She just said they don't have any.
Interesting. It is, again, this is a smaller store, so it's more, I guess, like, I don't know, one-off items. You can get enough of your stuff. They have bread and all this stuff, but it's not the full shop spot. So far, I think the best full shop spots are probably like Jumbo, Nacional, and maybe Unidos.
Maybe, but
Maybe
I don't
Unidos.
find everything at Unidos.
We still got to hit
either.
all those, so. But yeah, let's keep looking. They do have Sensodyne here.
Yes, they do.
So, do you want one of these?
Yeah, the repair and protect, right there.
Repair and protect. This. Okay, so that's 445 pesos. And then, do they have
It's a lot.
Do they have a store?
But
That's
all
a
the
lot.
other ones really hurt my teeth.
Well, do they have the store brand, or is it all Colgate over there?
Colgate.
It's pretty much all Colgate. Colgate Oral-B, Arm & Hammer, Colgate.
I don't see a store brand.
Yeah. So I'll grab a
Colgate.
Colgate Totals. These are $3.95. So there you go. You can only find certain brands here. Even like for kids, they have like these Colgate mini. Do we need this for the kids?
No, I don't buy that for the kids.
I thought you
I
did.
order it online.
Oh, well, we're
Only
like,
when we're desperate.
because they use like 18 pounds of toothpaste with each squeeze.
Not only
we're
that, but yeah. And then like a lot of these brands, Colgate, even Sensodyne, they have chemicals in them that are not good for us. So I try to buy a better product
Preach.
with less chemicals. But when we're in a pinch, we have to get it here.
Are we in a
get
pinch?
these. Not today, no.
We have enough?
We have some. I brought some from the U.S.
When were you in the U.S.?
Hums from when we went to the U.S. in September.
In August. Okay.
In
gotcha.
August, yeah.
All right, let me drop that in. And I
When
think
was
that's
I in
everything,
the
right? So
US?
we only have churrasco. No, it's been a while. We have churrasco instead of ribeye. We don't have a
Sure.
store brand toothpaste, and they don't have eggs. So
Yes.
we'll have to compare and contrast.
Well, this is a good idea of La Sirena, right? Like you can come here and find a bunch of stuff, but it's random things. The wine, by the way, come here. So they have really good selections, and sometimes they have really good sales. So this is my favorite brand. My favorite that I found since we moved here, and I found that they have it in the States
What
too.
is
It's
that?
a
Just
red
a red?
wine. Yeah, so we're grabbing one bottle.
Oh, okay.
And then it's fairly priced, and it's actually really good. And
850
then
pesos.
over here too, you have some good selections of
I like this right here.
wine.
Snoopaloop.
This motherfucker don't miss.
Yeah. All right. That's it. So their liquor wine area, it's pretty good. Pretty decently priced. So check out. Again, it's an adventure. You see all the lights
This
that
one's
are
open,
on.
but it's closed. This one is open, and it's open, but there's something here. I don't know if that's somebody's.
Yes. Someone
Okay.
who went shopping.
This
Yeah, so like this one, you
this
see the
line
lights
is
are
open,
on.
but there's nobody there.
Well, no, the light is on.
This one
but
is
it's closed.
off, but oh my God, this guy's got a ton of stuff though.
We have to go to 2.
All right, we'll go back to 2. Dios mío. So after La Sirena, our bill was 1,274 pesos. We gotta do the math on that. 60 pesos per dollar. So 1274 divided by 60 is 21.23 versus the 24 and change. But we weren't able to get eggs,
No eggs.
and we got churrasco, not ribeye, which I think was a little bit less per pound. And I think
was.
that's typical, right?
$8.95, yeah.
I think ribeye is more expensive per pound
I think so.
most of the time. So, all right, so that's the first 2. We're gonna go to Jumbo.
Yes, sir.
Jumbo next. You feeling okay, babe?
Yeah, I'm getting better.
Yeah, she's been dealing with a cold flu for like, what, 2 weeks?
It's been a week and 2 days.
Just getting
Not
past
counting.
it.
Yeah.
So her patience level for me is way lower, as it should be. And her energy is depleting. So we got to get this next shop in, and then I might have to do the rest by myself. My poor baby.
I'm good.
All right. We'll see you in a minute. All right, so we're in the Jumbo parking lot. I got gum in my mouth. Some people get
Downtown
mad about
mall
that.
parking lot.
Sorry, good point.
You're
Downtown
not
mall
supposed to film
parking
with
lot.
gum in your mouth.
Some people get very upset
Don't
about
you
that.
remember?
Somebody told me I need to be more respectful to my audience. You know what I told them? I'm like, I put in hours of time, tons of money, and all of my energy to serve my audience. Go F yourself if you think I'm being disrespectful over a damn piece of gum. So any of you that need to make the comment, you know where to go. That's how I roll, baby.
Yeah, baby.
All right, let's go inside. For this segment, the wife and I had to separate. She had to go do some other shopping, so let's take a look at toothpaste here. All right, Colgate. This, I guess, is like the store brand or whatever. Leader. So I think if I get this, it's the same thing, and this is 80 pesos essentially versus 260 or 175 over here. So we'll go with it. All right, let's take a look here. So I think we usually get these Leader brand. You could see like, so Bounty 257, I forget what it was over there, and there was Scott. I thought I saw Scott, but maybe not. But this Leader is 119. That's what this is. I think so. So we'll go with one of these. And we'll grab that and stick it here in the cart. It was a madhouse. It's always nuts in here, so it's harder to like record and not bother people with it. Like I don't like to get people in the video if I can avoid it. But we got 2 of 5. I always forget, I get the food item. So it's rice. I forget the kind of rice she gets, a yellow bag, right? She's like, I got this other shop. We got to pick the kids up in like 45 minutes. So we split up. I got to get rice. Hopefully I get the right one. I got to get meat, and I got to get eggs. Let's go find them. All right, so here's ribeye. It's 1,089 per pound. Let's see if we can get one here. There's one issue, is just waiting. There's like 3 people working back there, but they're all in the back right now. I'm the only guy at the counter, as you can see. But none of them were out here. This happened at La Sirena as well, and everything was prepackaged. All I needed to do was just reach in and grab it. So it took like 3-4 minutes. So you'll wait when you go to the grocery store, people. It's just the way it is. Let's see how long. Looked at me drinking something and then just went back in. There's 3 guys over there. Look at this. There's 3 guys. I don't know if you can see them over there, cutting stuff up or doing something with a machine. This is where the American in me gets like, come on, what are we doing, people? Like, that guy came out, he was drinking a thing. He looked at me and he was like, yeah, whatever, went back in. Oh, here comes a lady. No, she just went back in too. Here's a guy. Nope, he went in. So let's see what happens now. Hola. Un ribeye, por favor. Sí. Aquí es perfecto. Sí, perfecto. Gracias. About 3 minutes.
A few minutes later.
Gracias. Cuídate. So we're gonna go for eggs next because they're right over there. I'll show you. Oh, there must be an egg shortage. All right, let's see what we got. We got the toothpaste, the paper towels, we got eggs, and we got meat. You can see this place is way more stocked. Got way more stuff than most other grocery stores in the area. So, yeah. So I hit the rice aisle here. Let's take a look and see. It was the yellow one. This one, I believe. And we're gonna go with the 5-pound bag, which looks like it's about 219 pesos. So we got that. Shopping is complete. I did notice little other things like milk was 79 pesos for one of those, I think they're pints. See if I can grab one here. I don't know what the size of them are, but they're like 79, 74 pesos, something like that for milk. The 2-liter of Coke, looks like it's 74 pesos, so like $1 and change. I'm curious, drop down in the comments, like what are these prices by you? Like for a 2-liter of Coke, for paper towels, for store brand toothpaste, for steak. Be curious to know what they are by you. And if anybody's gonna go really far, go shopping for all these items, all 5, and post the amount down below. That would be kind of cool. Like a little challenge for all of you. We're gonna try to find Sylvia. Oh, I think I found her. Let's go see. Yep, that's her. Let's go see her. Yo.
Hey.
Hey.
Finishing up.
Okay. We got, what is this, cheese? Bananas. Those mangoes?
Chinola.
Chinola. That, sponge. Apple cider vinegar. We got our detergent for dishes, right? Hatui. That makes me think of that girl.
Yeah.
Haktua girl. That's how I see it now. Haktui. It's not Hatui.
Did you get your
Hatui.
meat?
It's Haktui. Got like meats and cheeses. So like this is cheddar, 151 pesos. So that's like, I don't know, 250 US, if that were to be. And over here are yogurts. And how much is that, Shabani?
I don't know, but it's basically like
About what?
like 500 pesos or more. It's Greek yogurt is expensive here.
No matter what, isn't it?
Yeah, no matter what.
Like I said, posting in the, your mic's not on. We have to turn that back on. But posting in the comments, it would be curious to see how much some of these items are for you.
If you buy all Dominican brands, you can save a ton of money. If you buy like local brands and if you're eating fresh all the time, you can find good deals, right? Plantains, all that stuff.
But when you when you're American as well, you tend to buy American brands, things you're used to.
Yeah, things you're used to, like the yogurt, the Greek yogurt, we're used to that. So it's something that we pay more for. I have been buying the Dominican fresh yogurt because it's actually really good, and it's over there. They still haven't pulled it out, and they have one that has no sugar and no flavoring whatsoever, and it's like natural Dominican made yogurt, and it's pretty good, but they don't have it out yet.
How much is it typically?
We can't wait. I don't know, but we can check it out. No es de la marca nacional. So you can see it's like 184 pesos for the big one. Is it down there? Puede que esté aquí abajo.
No, es así.
$3
Ah, dale.
essentially. That's a big yogurt for $3. You getting it?
Sí. Dale, gracias. It's all natural and it's without sugar. It's not organic, but it's good. It's good quality.
Nacional owns Jumbo, or Jumbo owns Nacional, right?
It's the same company.
Same company? Yeah. They just mark it up. Well, I think they do. We'll see what Nacional does. But here you go. There's plantains, yuca, all that ginger, onions, potatoes. Hey, I think there's a shortage of eggs or something. Like everyone seems to be low on them.
There was eggs there.
No, I got them. These are the ones you like, right? Norteño?
Yeah.
Just that they're brown? Is that the big
Those
thing?
are free range
Free range.
and they're brown.
I
prefer the free farm eggs. They have them at Unidos.
I got the...
And La Tribu Taína brings them to the village, so sometimes I just get it from them.
That's right.
And they're
we have a spot
fresh,
in the village
organic.
called Tribu Taína. They deliver eggs and other organic vegetables, right? All that stuff.
Yeah,
Let's
you
do a
can
reel
check
on that.
out over there.
I'm going to go to the checkout line.
Let's go over to that side.
Can we move over?
She's ready.
Ah, yes.
Hola. Oh no. This is in seal, so it's spilled all over the place.
Ay, ay, ay. What is that?
Quinoa.
Ah, quinoa.
And this is a Dominican brand too.
It didn't work, so I'm going to get
It's
it
not
on the elevator. Yeah.
So,
But the guy was pretty confident that it was.
yeah,
Who knows?
we'll see.
It's dark because we're in a garage, but this one was 1,665 pesos, if you could see that. I did the math before, so I didn't have to fumble around with my phone. $27. So to me, it's like 10% more than Olay for the same products, essentially, right? Mm-hmm. But the drive and getting in and out is worth it. But if you're doing like a $200 shop,
Yeah.
and it's 10%, that's 20 bucks, or 150 bucks, 15. That's a difference. So that's my thought on it. And then your stuff you bought, all of that other stuff was 55.17. So that's like 100 bucks, like $90 essentially.
Yeah.
What was the most expensive stuff? So the organic, what is that?
Organic. The vinegar.
Vinegar. Oh, the vinegar was like 600 pesos.
It's apple cider vinegar.
The yogurt, the Chobani yogurt was 600 pesos.
Yeah.
The uvas blancas.
Yeah, the white grapes.
Oh, uvas, yeah, of course. 400 pesos. My brain didn't work for a second there. And then the Windex was 400 pesos. So that adds up.
And it's because, again, like I got Windex because they didn't have the Leather brand with just vinegar in it. I couldn't find it today. But normally if you find the Leather brand or the Dominican brand, it's cheaper because you don't have to pay. Taxes are lower on Dominican products as well as the cost of the product itself.
How much is, how many platanos you get?
I don't know.
3, 4?
Does it say?
It doesn't say the amount. It just says the price. It says 80. Oh, is it 5?
5, yeah, because the platano is sold
it's above it. Gotcha. Yeah, it's above it, so it was confusing me. The number was
see
above it. But 5 at 16.95, so it's 84 pesos for 5 platanos. It's like $1.40. It's like $1.40 or so for 5 platanos.
And today I tipped the
Oh, how much you tip them?
another baggage.
Yeah, bag carrier guy.
Bag carrier guy.
Bag boy, baggage kid. Yeah.
I paid him, I gave him a tip of 100 pesos. Normally, I like to bring my groceries out into the car myself, so I give them 50 pesos just for bagging the stuff. I don't know how much they get paid per hour, so they make most of their money on tips, so I like to tip them.
Yeah. All right.
So.
That's it for right now. We got 2 more that I'm going to go check out, I think. Maybe 3. Definitely 2. So let's go check them out. We are at our 4th store. This is Unidos right there. Unidos, which they have one in Santo Domingo. I think they might have one in Santiago, and then I'm curious here in Punta Cana. The only downfall with Unidos here is that it's right next to that Doña Pula statue. And if you know how I feel about that statue, I don't like it. Big, goofy looking eyesore. Has nothing to do with the restaurant, nothing to do with the brand. The fact that it exists as the tallest thing in the whole Punta Cana area blows my mind. Great marketing for them, but I don't love it. But let's go check out inside. Unidos is a bit like department store meets Home Depot meets grocery store. It's got a little bit of everything. So you can get paint, you can get furniture, you can get everything you need, but we're gonna go get our grocery items in here right now. For the first time, we found eggs first. These are 12 pack of eggs for $179, and we've got $3.89 for these. What is this? 6, 12, 18, 24 eggs for $3.89. So that's like $7 or so, if I'm doing the math right. But we'll figure it all out at the end. I'm gonna grab a smaller one. I'm gonna grab the 12 pack, which it looks like 12 is $195. So about 3 and change for this guy right here. So we got eggs. Let's go get some more. There's 2 guys behind the glass there. They can see me, they're looking at me, but not wanting to come out. So it is what it is. But this says it's $11.99 for 1 pound of ribeye. And I guess each of those might be portioned out to a pound. So, but the third one from the back looks the best to me. Uno, dos, tres. Sí. No, sí. Perfecto. Muchas gracias. All right. 2 down. Let's go find rice. What was it? Rice? You guys got to remind me. Just gonna put the list in the bottom, maybe. Rice, toothpaste, and paper towels. Let's go. So we got compost, 5 pounds. Looks like it's 230 pesos. I don't want to drop that on the eggs. I don't remember what it was at the other store, but really easy to find stuff in here. I don't come here often enough. It's very convenient. It's in a good spot, but I don't come here often enough. And I probably should come here more because they have everything you could need. And even turkey at Thanksgiving, if I remember right, you can get here. So for those that want to celebrate it, you can do that. This stuff is interesting to me. So like Cheerios, I don't know if anybody's a Cheerios fan. This is the family size or whatever, but it's 709 pesos. So that would be, God, that's like 11 and change. $11? Is that right? Yeah, $11 or so. I wonder what Cheerios are for you, the family size. Are they that much? That seems a little nuts to me. They gotta be cheaper. These American brands can get expensive here for sure. This is all toilet paper. I don't know why toilet paper and paper towels are not in the same aisle, but they tend not to be. Maybe I just never noticed that in the States, but they all seem to be in like the same area. Now let's go find it. Here we go. 2 aisles away, ironically. So let's see what we got. So obviously we got the Bounty Essentials. These seem to be all sort of name brand, US brand. Twister's new to me. I've never heard of that, but I don't know. I'm gonna get the Bounty double roll, $279.96. So 6, 12, 18. It's like $5, almost $5 for a roll. I don't know. I don't see anything that's not like a US name brand though. So we'll go with it. I'd be curious. Oh, Familia, here we go. So we have this for, what is in there? 2 of them, it's $329. For 1 is $219. That's about the best I could see though. So we'll go with these. All right, it's the same thing with toothpaste. It looks like it's all name brand. I don't see like a generic brand here. So I forgot what I got. I think I got the Colgate Total 12 Clean Mint at the other store. I see Sensodyne right there. Maybe this stuff? I don't know what this is. Maybe that's what's the price on these? These are $6.79. And these are actually cheaper, $3.89. My Spanish, you might be able to see what that is. I think that's con fluoride. Yeah, that's a toothpaste. Must be a specialty paste of some sort. But I'm gonna grab this and let me see what that runs. What is it? It is Colgate 12 Carbon is $249. Looks like these are $279. So again, almost $5 for Colgate toothpaste. I'm really curious. I have to go shopping when I'm back in the States and just take a look around. But I think I got everything. We got all of our items. Let's go check out. All right, so Unidos tallied up to a whopping 2,635 pesos. That's not coming through very clearly, but there it is right there. And if you look at 2,635 pesos, I didn't do the math this time. My brain is getting fried on this. 2,635 pesos. Somebody's got it, I'm sure. 2635 divided by, we're gonna go with 60. About $44. Wow, that's like double what we got at Olay. The meat did look cleaner and I guess, I don't know, better. It was a little bigger too, but that steak, that ribeye was 1,500 122 pesos, 15.22 for the ribeye. And the rest of the stuff was all name brand, so it costs more overall. I'd have to look and see what the rice was and everything else compared to the others. Let's look real quick. So if I look at like Olé and the rice we got there, what did we get there? We got a 2-pound bag for 87 pesos. So that's like 45 pesos a pound. So at 5 pounds, that would be like 90, 180, 225-ish. And the rice here was 229. So, all right, for 5 pounds. So yeah, so it might be like a little bit cheaper. Like we're talking cents cheaper at Olé for a 5-pound bag of the same rice, but overall much more expensive. And it really boiled down to the steak being way more here, along with the name brand, not having a non-name brand available. So that is that. But I realized 2 things before we go to our last spot, and I want to share those on the way. So first, before I went into the store, I referenced a Doña Pula statue. And something I realize is not everybody knows exactly what that is. Doña Pula is a chain of restaurants that started somewhere in the middle of the country and has expanded around. I don't know, there's like 5, 6, 7 of them now around the country. One of the cities here, Santiago, has a concentration of them in it. And now they've got a new one here where I live in Punta Cana. Doña Pula, what I understand of her and the restaurant chain, was she was a worker in a restaurant, and she was I don't know what you're supposed to say, midget, little person? Well, I don't know what the right phrase is, but I'll be honest with you, if I were whatever she is, I'd rather be called midget than little person. Little person sounds condescending. Midget sounds a little tougher, so I'd go with that. But anyway, Doña Pula here. That statue right there is in front of the Doña Pula restaurant, which is, just probably the best I could describe it is a diner, Dominican style diner, if you will. So anyway, so that's Doña Pula for those that are unfamiliar with that reference here in the Dominican Republic where I live. Other thing is, I'm doing all the shopping in one day, in case you were curious. And the other part of that is going to be like, can you eat all those eggs and that meat before it goes bad? Well, the answer is yes. Oh, yes, I can. And here's why. About a year ago, as I record, this was like April, May of 2023, so a year and a half ago now, I went full carnivore diet for 2 months. What carnivore is pretty much you only eat animal products. No vegetables, no fruits, no carbohydrates of any kind. It's like steak, eggs, butter, fish, chicken, beef tallow. It's kind of it. That's all you eat. Very restrictive diet, but boy, I felt good. So I tried it for 30 days and I stuck with it for another 30 as this guy's getting ready to walk out in the middle of the road right in front of me. So I stuck with it for 30 days and then, I did it for 30 days, then I extended to 60 days. So in the first 30 days, what happened is my energy went shooting down in the first 5 to 10 days because I don't have any carbohydrates to burn as my body flipped over to burning fats. And then I had a ton of energy. I lost like 12 pounds at the end of it, like quickly. I just like extra weight on my body. And I'm not that big a guy. I could lose a few still, but it was really good. And all I did was, no BS, I ate eggs for breakfast, 4 eggs, scrambled. I ate a ribeye for lunch and a ribeye for dinner normally. Now, sometimes I would substitute one of those with like 2 Angus beef patties, like burger patties, but no bun. I could put cheese on them as long as it was a cheese that was fully full animal product, like, milk and nothing else in it. And that was it. And I'll be honest, man, like for 60 days, it was amazing. I broke it for my son's birthday in June. I had cake. And then I just figured it was fun while it lasted. I'll just be good and modified with it. So now what I've been doing is going back to a base of carnivore, but not being overly strict about it. So Thursday night when I go out with my wife, I like dessert. I get dessert on Thursday nights, but only Thursday nights. And if I want to, I'll have some fruits here and there, maybe some honey, things like that to kind of sweeten things up for me. So I'll eat what are we going to 5 different grocery stores, 5 pieces of meat. That's like 2 days. Like that'll be like 2.5 days. And my kids will eat a piece. They love meat as well. They love the idea of being carnivores. We don't let them be full carnivores. But I'll eat all that damn meat. You believe me on that, as long as it doesn't go bad. But I'm starting with a $30 piece of meat I just bought at Unidos, because if the other meat goes bad, I'm less worried about it. I'm less angry about it. It's a ton of money for a steak. But there you go. So let's go to our last restaurant, make that our last grocery store. Like I said at the beginning, if you can help me get to 25,000 subs, it would be a Christmas gift for me. Would love for you to subscribe down below if you're enjoying this content. Also, I have some links below for subscribing to my newsletter, which I release every week talking about life abroad, whether it's specifically about Dominican Republic or other factors for expats. And if somebody's looking to buy in the Dominican Republic and needs a realtor, I have a link down there where you can fill out the form and I'll happily connect you to one that I trust. I work with 3 in Punta Cana and then 3 others from around the country that focus on Las Sirenas, Cabarete, Santo Domingo, and Santiago, Jarabacoa, that area. So you just let me know if you need help. Click that link and I'll be happy to help you out. Figured I'd show you this on the way in to Nacional. As you see it, this is rush hour. We're right around 5 o'clock, 5:30. So you do get a lot of traffic coming out of the airport area, people that work there, buses, all of that stuff. It locks up, it bogs down. This is one thing in Punta Cana that I hope they get better at, because even over here you can see coming from like where Cap Cana is, it's a lot of traffic. It's a lot of traffic. It's not all day. It's not all day. You can get around pretty easily normally, but when it comes to rush hour, things slow down significantly. And this is just an example. And if you could see up there, like we're about to expire our red light, and I hope we can go because there's a whole bunch of people in the intersection. They're just turning and doing whatever the heck they want. So let's see how this goes. Okay, we're getting through. They stopped over here. You see some workers in the back there coming home from work. This is, by the way, that's your angry, crazy, scary Haitians working. That's what they do. I don't mean to dismiss the fact that the country needs to seal its border. I agree with it, but that is something where people make this big deal about Punta Cana. Oh my God, they're being taken over, all these violent Haitians. And it's like, no, there's some, but they're in one little area of Friusa and the rest, they're just working. So here's Nacional. Busy. It's busy right now. So let's see if we can find a parking spot and we will get inside and do a little shopping. All right, let's go check it out. I don't remember how much Chobani was, but here it's about 619 pesos for that. So I guess about the same, right? About $10. Just saw that, thought it was interesting. So let's see if we can find rice. No idea how much these eggs are, but I got a 12 pack of eggs. Hola. Hola. Un ribeye, por favor. All right, so the ribeye is 1,400 pesos. That's still pretty pricey. How big is it? It's 1.4 pounds. So I don't know what that is price per pound. Does it say? 1,059 per pound. That can't be right. Oh no, 1,059 per pound. Yeah, so what is that? 60, that's like $11 per pound, something like that. But let's go find our dry foods. All right. So they have líder, which is 119 pesos, whereas the bounty is 257 pesos. So definitely gonna go with the líder. I like that anyway. It's just as good a brand. It's got the selecta size and all of that, and way less than paying for the name brand, the US brand. So got that. By the way, I meant dry goods, not dry food. I realized I said that on the last one. So I think I just need toothpaste and we're good. Colgate is 250 pesos, but the same stuff, this Líder Crema Dental, is 80 pesos, 78 pesos. So I'm gonna go with this for sure. I think it's the same amount too. Let's see, it is the size of it, 3.3 ounces, and the Colgate was 250 pesos. Colgate is 63 milliliters. I don't know, they look the same. I can't do that conversion, but does it say milliliters on it? Oh, 100 milliliters. Oh, actually, this is more. So this has more for 78 pesos. The Colgate's 250 pesos and it's less. Isn't that fascinating? So hope this is good. We got our paper towels, our eggs, our toothpaste. We've got the rice and we got the meat. So let's go check out and see what the damage is. All right, so Nacional tallied up to 2,000, let me show you, 2,079 pesos, 2079, which is about $35. And I also looked, 'cause I was like, man, was the meat that much different? And I finally figured out what was happening with Olé when it said 0.95. It was less than a pound. It was less than a pound, but their per pound price is 1,056 pesos. That's like $17. If you go to Nacional, which is fresher, the meat is definitely fresher. It goes from 1,056 per pound to 1,089. That's like 50 cents more. It's not much, but the piece of meat I got was 1.36 pounds, so the price was more. The price was $14.81 versus $1,003. And then if you go to Unidos, Unidos was the outlier. Unidos was $11.99 a pound, much more. 1,199 pesos per. Papers all over the place here. Ribeye, this is Jumbo, 1,056. So the same as it was at Olé. That's interesting. So there you have it as far as all the price. There you are. There you have it as far as all the prices go. Let's do a wrap up on different categories to consider when shopping for food down here in Punta Cana. And then I want to ask you, what's the price that you pay? All right, so I've taken the time. I laid out all the receipts here for the 5 different supermarkets, and I've got them priced out in US dollars to get a sense of best value, least expensive, most expensive, so on and so forth. So $21 at La Sirena, but not everything. $23 at Olé with everything. Jumbo was $27. Everything there, maybe a little bit more, but not as many non-name brand things. Nacional was $34, which is $11 more than Olé, but it had more of a comparable selection of name brand and non-name brand. And the difference in price is mostly that I got a bigger piece of meat, about the same cost per pound. But then frickin' Unidos, $43. Their steak was $11.99 a pound, 1,199 pesos. 1,199 pesos per pound. It was a 1.27 pound piece of meat, so it was bigger, but still, like all of the stuff, they didn't have really any non-name brand stuff. Everything was Bounty or Scott Tissue or Colgate, so on and so forth. Although the rice was the same price pretty much in all of them. The rice was about the same in all of them. $2.19, $2.19, $2.20, and then this one is, wait, my wife's trying to chime in again. ¿Qué?
You had one that was 3 pounds.
I know, that's why I said, I did it without having,
There was one that was only 2 pounds, so I've extrapolated the price of that one into a cost per pound and was able to determine that it would be the same price if I got the same 5-pound bag.
that's my disclaimer from my wife. Thank you, love you. So this one is $43 per pound. I'm sorry, $43 total. Unidos the worst value, but it's fairly convenient. It's right in the middle. I look at Unidos as like, hey, we're going there for a whole bunch of other things, and while there, pick up the yogurt you need or the piece of meat or whatever it might be. But if you're gonna go full shop, in my mind, if it's me, if I lined all of these places up next to each other without, like literally, like just drive to one parking lot and they're all there, I'm going to Nacional. Nacional has not only every product you want, but like the meat quality is way fresher looking. It's a better meat selection, and it's not like pre-packaged and like vacuum sealed. They cut it right there for you. So to me, if I can get all the off brands I need and I can get them at Nacional, why not go there for the best quality of meat as well? Their Angus burgers, all of that stuff that's there. So that's the breakdown, folks. The winner, let's put up like, woohoo, Nacional. That's the winner for all of the grocery shopping. But if you want budget, you want the cheapest place you can get, it definitely would be Olé, but I just don't know for the convenience if it's worth driving in there for what would amount to about a $2 to $3 difference between there and Nacional if I got the same size cut of meat. One thing on the $43 Unidos bill, this is worth mentioning, and my wife, again, chimed in because she has to perfect everything that I do. It is way easier to check out at Unidos. That's the best place to check out, no doubt. Whether that's worth, like $15 to you is up to you, but it is like the lights are on for the appropriate thing and it's easier to check out there. So for sure, Unidos might be the easiest checkout. Did I do good?
You did great.
I did good.
Good job.
So there you have it. Would love to know for you, if you were to go buy those 5 items, go out and shop for these 5 items and drop it down in the comments. How much did you spend? Was it $23 or $43 or something in between those two? I'd love to hear from all of you. Now, if this is convincing you that it's time to move, time to buy, there are some critical mistakes you want to avoid, and I'd laid those out right here for you. Just tap that video and I'll go through how you can avoid getting scammed if you invest down here and buy to live or to rent out in the Dominican Republic.